been putting out a lot of videos all of a sudden, basically. There's one man who I disagree with, whoever I do agree with on this statement, is to just post the video, you know, not have, oh, I need to have this backlight, I need to have this backdrop and everything, you know. So, his name is Bo Werfik from Legion of Men. Thank you so much for basically saying just to post, upload. But basically the video today is most men are losers. Most men are complete losers. I've realized this through the amount of friends I have gained who are female friends. I kid you not. And these are strong women. These are women that are business leaders. These are managers. These are like in the restaurant industry, hospitality, like literally. Like they know their game. They're on their shit basically when it comes to hospitality and also when it comes to the restaurant industry, which I work in. Not only just that, but also spiritualists as well. And also nurses, doctors. What I've realized is so many of these men that are basically like, oh, you know, not working. Like, I mean, apparently there's this one woman, not mentioning her name. She's based in California. Her husband hasn't worked in 5 years. 5 fucking years. He's basically just been relying on her and everything like that completely. Not even doing anything around the house. Nothing. He doesn't do anything. Like literally. He's just complete literally. And I'm just like realizing, like even like my previous male friends who are like track savvy, you know, they're like into track and field or into auto racing basically, like even they're losers. Like I mean they've like dropped off the face of the earth. They've quit doing what they're doing. They're like, oh, I needed to get real with life. I needed to go out for a salary-based position, basically with a social status tier score. You know, I need to be a manager. I need to be up in the ranks, basically. That's essentially what this dude said to me. And I'm just like, bro, we're not the same. Like we're not the same. Just fucking block me. Get rid of my fucking number. Like seriously, it's just the amount of times I've had so many men say, "Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that." 9 times out of 10, they are not gonna come through. Like that's the truth. That's the reality. I would have to say 6 times out of 10, women have actually came through. It's around that area. It's like 5 or 6 times. Around 50% will come through. Only 10% of men will ever fucking come through. Like seriously. Same when it comes to like hanging out. Same when it comes to like maintaining a relationship. It's fucking wild to me. Like I'm not kidding. Like I used to have a bunch of male friends. Bro, all my male friends have completely been sidecasted. Now I have fucking female friends who are go-getters, who are strong, like ambitious women basically. And they're all wearing the pants in their marriage, all of them. And it's like I even had like one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, we got married. That's why my husband got out of shape. He was on testosterone." It's like, bro, why would you quit TRT therapy? We got married and now he's just this big blob and he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to go to the gym. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want nothing. Same story as for when a woman just, you know, she gets pregnant and she just lets herself go. Oh, you know, I don't care anymore. Like, which has definitely influenced my views on marriage. I don't want to get married. I don't. For me to get married, it would like everything would have to be spiritually aligned completely for me to get married. I'm sorry. Like it's just like I look at marriage today, I'm like, people are saying like, oh, why don't you want to get married? It's like, dude, there are people who love each other, who are more faithful, who have more of a spiritual connection with each other, who are actually not married. They're actually not married. Literally. They're actually more faithful than the people that are actually married. Guys, I work in the hospitality industry. The amount of men the amount of women I've seen unfaithful in the hospitality industry as a chef, is as a prep cook, is fucking wild. It's what, seriously, I've seen women take off wedding ring. I had this one rich woman straight up like flirting with me, like really flirty with me, being suggestive. And I remember I was like, oh, I didn't want to make it ambiguous. I didn't want to make it very obvious that, you know, I was coming up to, you know, I just wanted to be polite. And I was like, and she was like, what if I wanted it to be obvious with me? She was like that, like really sexually suggestive and stuff like that. And I could tell by her wedding indent, you know, the suntan print, you know, from the sun, I could tell that she was fucking married. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. Like, bro, the amount of people in unhappy marriages is fucking wild. Like, seriously. Like, most marriages are unhappy. Most marriages, seriously. I've seen threesome. I've seen throuple relationships. Crazily. And I'm not for swinger, but I've seen swinger relationships. I've seen happier people in that area than fucking monogamous, straight, like, this shit's wild. This shit's wild. That's when you start realizing, I see a hawk over there, sorry. But that's when I start realizing, like, life is not black and white. Marriages, relationships are not black and white at all. Like, seriously. Like, that's when I started realizing that. And when it goes back into men, basically, it's like the amount of men who are just like, oh, I don't care anymore. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I'm gonna suffer. Oh, I'm gonna be a dad bod. I'm gonna be a fucking beta bob, you know, who lets his wife get ogled on at the gym. And then guess what? Brad comes along. Brad Palumbo, the bodybuilder, comes along, swoops in, and gets his wife. Yeah, I'm sorry. No. Like, the amount of men who are just willfully wanting to lose today is just, nigga, it's fucking wild. This shit is fucking wild, nigga. Like, it, like, this shit's just fucking wild. The amount of men who just, oh, I'm weak. Like, there was this one dude who I was talking over the phone. Every time I talked to him, he would just cry. He was just like, I'm like, okay, yeah. Nigga, I'm sorry. It's just, fuck. It's fucking wild. Shit's fucking wild. Like, seriously. I mean, I'm actually seeing women, like, more manly than even the men. Like, it's fucking wild. This shit's wild. This shit's wild out here. I'm like, wait a minute. You're gonna let her disrespect you? You're gonna let him disrespect you? You're gonna let... Like, seriously. It's fucking wild. It's so crazy today with just the rise of the beta male. You should see that Hollywood. There's like a Hollywood. I almost just talked like RFK there because I got mucus. But there's this article called The Hollywood Reporter that says the rise of the beta male. I'm like, are you fucking... You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking insane. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, okay, I will come on. Anyways, I have to go. See ya.